All right, y'all. I saw this in the news, and I'm getting tired of seeing things like this when it comes to country and black people. Okay, every time there's a new, not even new, just a black country artist, and they're like, doing very well and having a successful run in the country, universe or sphere, whatever you want to call it. There's always somebody talking shit, and it's crazy because whenever there's other country artists that aren't, don't have a certain skin complexion, you never see them like complain about, someone not being country. You know what I mean? And every time it's a black person, it's just always a complaint. They did this with Shabuzi, they did this with Lil Nas X, they're doing it with Beyonce now, which is kind of crazy to see. But it's just something that comes with the territory at this point. And there's nothing else can tell me that someone has a little racism in them, because every time it's a country artist, or not even a country artist, it's just someone black in the country sphere, it's always a problem. There's always a problem. There always seems to be someone that just doesn't like somebody and doesn't claim for them to be country, even though they kind of stole the whole genre from our people. It's just crazy to see, and it's very annoying to see. So we're gonna see what Godfrey has to say.
This video goes out to Gavin Adcock, who's a country singer, and he had something to say about Beyonce's.
And I looked this dude up, by the way. Gavin Adcock. Oh shit. Gavin Adcock is 26 years old, buddy. Aging horribly, buddy. All right. I'm 28 years old. There's no reason you should be looking like this. Take care of yourself, because this looks ridiculous. You look crazy. There's no way you're 26.
Album. My mother used to play Beyonce all the time, and her concerts were kick-ass. He complimented her. He actually complimented her.
My mama was blasting some Beyonce in the car. I actually remember her Super Bowl halftime show being pretty kick-ass back in the day.
And he said, I just don't feel that her album is country.
I really don't believe that her album should be labeled as country music.
It doesn't sound country, doesn't feel country, and I'm, for people who...
And who are you to say it doesn't sound country? Let's be honest. I don't think y'all's people started country. I'm just gonna say it. We know this. We saw Shabuzi's face when that other country artist was ringing up the teleprompter. Shout out to her, because she wasn't really the one that was saying it, but the people that put the teleprompter up set her up for that. We saw his face. We all saw his face. So when she said whatever the hell she said, because he didn't look too happy.
Worked all their lives, dedicated themselves to this music. I just don't feel like Beyonce should be considered country.
I just don't think that people that have dedicated their whole lives to this genre and this lifestyle should have to compete.
I kind of get what he's saying as far as contextually, like, hey, I'm a country singer, Beyonce is not really in country. First of all, if you're a real musician and you know your history, country music is black.
Exactly.
It's invented by black people. You fucking right. Poor black people, which invented practically every genre of American music.
My bad.
Poor, oppressed, treated like shit black people, foundational black Americans, slaves, people in the cotton fields. That's where all of music comes from.
And shout out to fucking Godfrey. A Nigerian has to tell you this, bro. A Nigerian has to tell you this shit, bro. God bless. Shout out to Godfrey, man.
Black Americans, slaves, people in the cotton fields. That's where all of music comes from the Negro spirituals in the cotton fields to the church, the gospel. Poor black people are playing country music, and poor whites were like, well, damn, I like that music. I got problems too. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Hank Williams Sr. Beyonce has the right to do whatever the fuck she wants. Gavin Adcock, what a name. Black artists can do whatever the fuck they want. But you all, and I'm sorry to say this, white folks have come and taken and stolen black music, appropriated it, and the fact that you have the power because black folks weren't allowed to have anything. And by the way, there were race records at a time where black artists couldn't be on their own album covers.
And that's fucking crazy, bro. Insane. And you got the gall to come up here and talk about something that doesn't sound country. I'm not even a big Beyonce fan. I'm not even a Beyonce fan at all, to be honest. I'm not part of the Beehive. But seeing this shit really pisses me off. Because, like, who are you to say something doesn't sound like country when it's not even your original genre. Y'all didn't come up with this shit. Y'all came in, appropriated, and y'all see what the history of what Godfrey's showing y'all, and y'all got the gall to say something ain't sounding country enough for you. Fuck you.
You should look up that history. They'd have to have white people on there. James Brown had an album where there was a white baby on it. There were race records until you had a man named Sam Phillip, who was one of the first people to actually record black artists like Rocket 88. Ike Turner literally recorded one of the first rock and roll records, which was called Rocket 88. And Sam Phillips really helped black artists, you know, get a chance to actually record their shit. So for you to say that, you're like, it doesn't feel country. What, doesn't it feel racist? Doesn't feel like a Confederate flag? You know what I mean? When you say it doesn't feel country, what does that mean? Because black folks were country before you. Black folks are country as fuck.
Exactly.
I see white people playing the blues, you play rock music, you play ska, you play reggae, you play everything you want to. You can move in any genre. You rap like a motherfucker, you know. Eminem, you got a lot of white rappers that rap. Macklemore, the whole nine, and we can't do country? Nah, fuck all of that. Black.
Fuck all of that. That is so crazy to see. They can come in and be like, you know what? I want to do this today. And it was like, no, it doesn't matter what anybody says. We know, we see it all the time. Or when they start off with rap, they go to country. Post Malone. Like, this shit is crazy. And it's crazy. And then they fucking decide, you know, like rap wasn't really cool anyway. I just did this to get my foot in the door. Fuck y'all, bro. I hate seeing shit like this.
You got a lot of white rappers that rap. Macklemore, the whole nine, and we can't do country? Nah, fuck all of that. Black folks have the right to do whatever the fuck they want historically. So, disagree with you on that there, partner. You just keep on playing that country music and we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want.
If it don't sound country enough to you, make a better album. How about that? Make a better album. Get better, bro. You're trash. You're trash. You're trash, buddy.
And one more thing. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How the fuck do you have a committee of...
That's so fucking... I hate this shit too. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame pisses me the fuck off. It pisses me the fuck off. This shit right here, I don't even pay attention to this shit anymore. Like, you have rap artists in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
White people telling black artists whether they're good enough to be inducted. On music that black people invented, you have a white committee that is judging black people saying, we have to decide whether you can come in to the Hall of Fame, which the music was invented by you. Now, how backward ass is that? The music your people invented, we are going to be the judges of whether you can come into our Hall of Fame. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. Other than that, that's all I gotta say. That's all Godfrey has to say. I'm glad he's getting fucking backlash for this shit because I'm so tired of seeing this shit. Y'all did with Lil Nas X. Thank God for Billy Ray Cyrus to be by his side. Shabuzi, I know he got a lot of flack, but he kind of has to put the little good boy role because, you know, he can't do anything too much. But you see it come out of him, a little snippet of it came out of him when that girl said, whoever created country music, whatever white family, I forgot the Carter family, created country music, and you saw in his face, you can see in his face, he wanted to say something. He really wanted to say something. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see y'all later. Peace.